Hi friends, good morning to one and all. Today we are going to discuss about what is an algorithm and what are the different types of algorithm. Suppose before going to the technical definition of algorithm, so let us discuss what is meant by algorithm. A friend want to prepare some coffee. He don't know how to prepare coffee and what are the ingredients of it. Then he asked you how to prepare coffee. Then you have explained the procedure behind this one, how to prepare a coffee in step by step in sequentially, so that that person can receive that one and he can able to follow that procedure and he can able to prepare coffee. Then for this particular situation, how you are going to explain the procedure behind preparing a cup of coffee. So in this particular aspect, what we'll say first, you are going to describe the procedure behind this one in step-by-step manner. So first one, the step one is you have to take 100 ml of milk. Step two, put it on the stove and heat until the milk get boiled. The third step is then add sugar, coffee as per your requirements. Then the fourth step is stir the mixer, and the fifth step is serve the coffee. So this is the procedure behind this one for preparing a coffee. So the same way in the programming language, in the computer applications, if you want to describe how to calculate, how to provide the solution for a given problem, then what we are going to do? We are going to take the steps behind in solving the problem. First what we have to do, second what we have to do, and third and fourth, fifth. So that if you follow this particular procedure, then one can able to write a program for solving the given problem. So now, this is the simple example how we can able to describe what is meant by algorithm. Algorithm is nothing but the technical definition of algorithm is nothing. So we'll write this one. So algorithm means it is a step-by-step procedure for solving given problem statement. So if you want to write a program for a particular problem, then what is the sequence of steps required? That we have to clearly explain step by step, so that one can able to follow those steps for implementing the program in their particular programming languages. So algorithm is not dependent on the programming language, but writing the program in a particular language we require systematic process. Then we can write the algorithm in different ways: step-by-step form, that is a step form, pseudocode form, and flowchart. There are the three methods to write the algorithm for the given problem. So algorithm, once again explaining, algorithm is not dependent on any programming language, but if you want to write a programming, so algorithm is required. Any programming, so in any language, we require to know the logical steps behind this one. So that is algorithm. So in the step form, we are going to we are going to give the procedure, that is a step-by-step in the simple English statements. Not only in English, you can write in any language, but generally because the computer applications we are going to follow English by using simple statements. And the pseudocode form, this is also same type, but we are not going to explain in detail the statements, simple statements. We are not going to explain complete statement like that. We are going to write this procedure with some catchy words. But in this one, complete statement will write simple English statements, complete statements we are going to write. but in this one we are going to identify some catchy words in English, so which will provide the meaning for that. That is input, read, write, do, set, initialize. Those English words, the meanings are self-explanatory, and we can write the code in a simple manner. So most of the algorithms will follow the pseudocode form, because in the statement form it will require a lengthy procedure to explain each and everything in the complete statement. Means it will become a lengthy algorithms. To avoid this one, so reading that by identifying this one complete information is required, means we're going to follow most of the times, most of the textbook, most of the programs will follow pseudocode form. That is by using simple words we can write simple catchy words. And what is meant by flowchart? Flowchart is the same thing. Instead of just writing in this form of statements, or not just by using simple catchy words, we are going to write the flowchart. Flowchart means it's a graphical representation of the algorithm. So this is the graph by using symbols and direction marks. Symbols and directions, we can form the flowchart. It's a graphical representation. So these are the three procedures one can able to explain the algorithm behind algorithm for solving any given problem. Now we are going to see algorithms in various forms, but if we want to write the algorithm for any of the by following this procedure or this one, we have some standard syntax for this. So first one is, each algorithm will be logically enclosed by two statements. That is, the beginning of the statement should be start or beginning, and the end of the algorithm should be stop or end. The second, to accept the data from the user, that is, if you want to read some input from the user, so you can use two words. You can use input or read. Statements are to be enclosed, read. Third one is, display any user message or the content is in a variable. That is, if you want to display x value, y value, z1, so we can use the output statements like print, write. So these things we are going to use for displaying the output statements. And if at all any message will be there, so that particular message along with this print, write statements, we have to put the message in the quotation marks. Then the third one, we have to assign some values, that is x equal to 10. Equal to symbol, instead of using the equal to symbol, we will go for assignment operators, that is arrow mark. That is a left to right indication, arrow marks will be useful. That is, x equal to 10 means instead of x equal to 10, x less the arrow mark and 10 we have to write. And similarly, if you want to perform some arithmetic operations in your algorithm, you can use these symbols: plus, minus, asterisk symbol for multiplication, and slash symbol for division. So similarly, you can go for comparison operations by using some symbols like less than symbol, greater than symbol, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, not equal to. By using these symbols, we can able to write the operations. The comparison operations we can represent. And if you want to go for some other operations like end or not, words are used for conjunction, dissection, and negation operations. So if you want to combine two operations or two comparisons, and or not. So these words can be represented for writing the algorithms and all. So these are the rules I shown in all these things in the screen. So just we'll follow these rules for writing the algorithm. So first we'll take the example for how to write the algorithm in the step form. First one is step form. Example. I am taking the example for the algorithm in step form. So that is, so step 1, start. So following these rules, start. So I explained this one. The first statement should be start and the last statement should be end. Here I am going to write the algorithm for addition of two numbers and the addition of, suppose say the user is given with two values x comma y. For this x and y we are going to take input from the user and we are going to calculate z equal to x plus y, and this particular z value we are going to print. This is the output. These are the input, these are the process, that is the addition, and this is the output. These things I am going to how this program will be implemented in step-by-step manner. So first statement, as per the algorithm, how to write the algorithm, I have given some rules. Based on that rules, the first step should be start or begin. So I am using the start. So you can use begin also, no problem. Then step 2. Step 2. In the step 2, I have to read two values, that is x comma y, from the user. So I can use a read or input statement. So read x, y from user or from keyboard. Both ways you can write. Read x comma y from user. Some simple statement. Then step 3. Then I have to add these two. Add. I can use a capital word so that add x and y and store the result in Z, right? Then step 4. What I have to do? I have to print this one. I have to display this one to the user. I can write a printer write statement. Print Z. So, or if you want to write some message on this, you can put this one, print. So sum equal to, the result equal to Z, like that. And the last statement is, we have to conclude with the stop. This is the how we can write the algorithm for addition of two numbers in the step form. That is, here we have explained this entire steps, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, for describing the problem statement, that is addition of two given numbers. Two numbers is explained in this statement form. Like this simple statements I am going to explain the procedure. The same thing I am going to explain in the pseudocode form. In the pseudocode form, instead of writing this, I am going to use start as per the syntax. We have to use this one. So here see, instead of writing the entire statement, read x and y, x comma y, that is enough. So I am just modifying this one by using the in the form of pseudocode. The same program or same algorithm I am rewriting in the pseudocode. So if you pseudocode, in the pseudocode, for writing the pseudocode, instead of writing the entire statements like this, so I can use only the statements read x comma y. That is the simple statement. Read means, so you can take it from the user or keyboard, whatever. So simply read means we have to take this directly explains the we have to get the two values from the user, like that. Then add x and y and store it on the z. So for form you can write compute x plus y. Here arithmetic operation x plus y addition, and that result we are going to assign for the z. So compute z equal to x plus y. So that is the statement form I have given. That is a pseudocode form, compute. So compute means it is going to calculate z by x and y. Then I have to write the print. Print I have to, what I have to put? The result. So instead of writing this one, I can write simply z, and this is the stop. So this is the same thing. Instead of writing in the lengthy statements, I have given this one in the pseudocode form. In the pseudocode form, we are going to use some simple words like read, write, those things. Similarly, there will be some other words. I will show you this list of words. For input operations, we can use read, obtain, get. So output operations, we can use print, write. And similarly for compute operations, calculation operations, compute, calculate, determine. And if you want to initialize some values, set, initialize, and addition of add one, that is an increment, subtract one, decrement. Like that, we can I have shown these things on the screen. Just using those catchy words for writing the algorithm in the pseudocode form. Most of the programmers nowadays will follow only pseudocode form because they are simple and easy to explain, and the coding is self-explanatory. We are going to discuss the flowcharts in a different video because it is somewhat lengthy. So that we are going to discuss in the next